All right, in a presidential race where every vote counts, unlike any other time before, there are concerted efforts to make sure that everyone has the opportunity and the access to vote. The nonprofit group known as the Hispanic Federation is investing more than $1.7 million getting Latinos, and particularly, registered ahead of Election Day. Frankie Miranda joins us now to discuss. He's the CEO and president of the Hispanic Federation. So great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. I'm on board. All right, so talk to me about this effort to make sure that everyone understands what it takes to register to vote, to get access to vote, to have a plan to get ready for Election Day.
Well, let me start by saying that there is an incredible enthusiasm among our community about this election. We did a poll, and 73% of Latinos intend to vote in this election. And this is particularly, the enthusiasm is particularly high among women, Latinas, young Latinas, and Spanish-speaking voters. So we're making sure that everybody has the tools to understand the right, how to register to vote, and also what they need to get out to vote. We know that there are many different laws that have been passed in different states. Hispanic Federation have sued twice the state of Florida because of some of these laws, but we want to make sure that in 13 states, every Latino has the opportunity to cast their vote, and those are eligible to vote, to register and get out and vote.
And so the Hispanic Federation, is going to be contacting what, 2.7 million Latino voters across those 13 states that you mentioned, to try to increase election turnout. So exactly what will it entail? How do you go about spreading the word? I mean, is it, door to door? Is it, via social media? I mean, what are all the means in which you're trying to do this?
We're using everything in the toolbox. Our community wants to be spoken to, wants the culturally competent, linguistically competent approach. We're door knocking, we are distributing information, we're registering people to vote with canvassers, we are texting, calling, making every single effort in Arizona, Florida, North Carolina, New Jersey, Connecticut, Illinois, Michigan, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Texas, California, everywhere that we can go and get Latinos. We want to make sure that they know that they are important. There's 36 million Latinos that are eligible to vote, and we want to continue increasing, as it has been having in the past elections, the number of Latinos that vote in each presidential election.
So the Hispanic Federation, it's speaking to Latino canvassers and voters regularly. What are some of the big issues that they want to hear from the candidates? What are you learning from them? Or perhaps maybe they're sharing with you what their worries or concerns are about, the whole electoral process.
Well, for us, our community is pocketbook issues, is about the economy, is about affordable housing, is about jobs. 60% of them in our poll said that those are the top issues that they want the campaigns to talk to them about. It is not surprising because our community was disproportionately impacted by the pandemic, and these were the essential workers that allow us, many of us, to stay home and be healthy. But those are also the people that have been a little bit more delayed in this incredible recovery that the country has been having. So we want to make sure that the candidates understand that this is about pocketbook issues and not be completely spreading misinformation about our community and exploiting generational trauma on our communities. This is not about noun verb communism. This is not a responsible way to engage our community. And we cannot be in this both end of the stick. We cannot be the problem of our country, but at the same time, the community that is working so hard to contribute to our economy.
And then I wonder, Frankie, you've probably learned, right, that Kamala Harris has agreed to a debate here on CNN for October 23rd. We're still waiting to hear whether Trump will agree to meet her on the debate stage again. And I wonder, from Latino voters, what are you hearing from them about the kinds of questions they feel either of these candidates still need to answer?
I feel that both candidates really need to address our community in a culturally competent way. Latinos in New York, Florida, Texas, California, even in Georgia, wants to hear about their issues in their area, their overarching issues in our community. But you cannot just assume that you're just going to just go ahead and do this. However, what we see is that in our poll, we see that Kamala Harris, VP Harris, is coming out with a lot of the traits that people in our community want to see in a president. And we also see right now that there's a great opportunity for us as a nonprofit, nonpartisan organization to be able to access segments of our community, especially young voters, that before were not really interested in engaging in a civic engagement education conversation, and now they are excited. So this is a great moment for the candidates and the campaigns all over the ballot, all up and down the ballots, to really pay attention to our community. We see that in many of the polls, they don't include data from our community, and that's what we're trying to do, making sure that Latinos, Latinas, and Latina individuals are the ones, the road to the White House, and they need to pay attention to us.
All right, just 45 days to go. Hard to believe, isn't it? Till Election Day. Frankie Miranda, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.